Alright, Mermaid 4th, may the 4th be with you, you know the drill. The 4th prompt of Mermaid has always been Star Wars, and as Star Wars was one of my main fandom, I couldn't just pass through it, and every time that I did Mermaid, I did a Star Wars Mermaid, so here it is. So for this Mermaid, I had Star Wars as well as Ghost as prompts, so I went for this kind of hologram thing in Star Wars. I first went to draw Leia as the main character, maybe watching a Obi-Wan Kenobi hologram at first. But then I just went to the canon thing, like in the movie in A New Hope, where Luke Skywalker is seeing Leia for the first time as an hologram at Obi-Wan's. So, I did them as mermaids, both of them. The main color was this kind of Lapis blue in the Phantom Mermaid. That went well with the topic because, the hologram in Star Wars are blue as well, so it felt like it just was perfect. But it was quite fun to draw Luke as a mermaid. I remember that the last time that I drew Luke, it was like maybe 15 years ago and maybe more, so I more often drew Leia instead of Luke, to be honest. And I like this kind of this Leia from A New Hope with her white gown and this iconic dress. But with this dress it kinda hid all her tails, and you can just see her fins right out of her gown. And after that I apply quite the same process at the same time in every mermaid. Like I do like a background color block with the main color of the Phantom Mermaid. And then I just color block every silhouette of the characters and just try to separate all the elements with the other not use, but some with some values and some how do you say that, some variation of this the same colors, some more light or some more dark, or less saturated or a little bit more saturated, but I try to stay in the main hue that is asked for the day. And after that it's quite simple. I just put every and each color on a separate layer, and then it's just it's quite obvious and easy to do, like just fill the right layers. But for Leia it's the same. I just wanted to have her, the dress is almost white. It's a really light blue, so it's almost white. And just to feel that it's Leia from the movie. After that I put direct shadows. It's quite easy to do, just to see where the obvious shadows are, like just inside the sleeves or inside the gun. And I do the same for Luke, just where are the shadows, trying to keep it simple. And for this one I knew that, well, the main light sources would be the hologram of Leia, so Luke would be hidden from the front, as well as with the ambient light. So he would have like a big rim light, a big blue rim light, just to because he's lightened by Leia's hologram. I really enjoyed drawing this tail on Luke. I was inspired by one of my older drawings that I drew like maybe 10 years ago, where I drew a similar fin, and it's quite flowy, and I really enjoyed it. The main thing is here to just trying to have the right distribution of the colors, just to be sure that the characters are easy to recognize first, and also the silhouette is readable. And after that it's quite simple, just details and some rendering and some shadows and some lights, and it's mainly the same process at the same time. I'm trying to use the same brushes on every mermaid, and keep the drawing into this blue hue to give it like a nice and general feeling of it. Alright, now I will let you with the rest of the drawing. I hope you liked it, and well, if you're interested, I post every one of these mermaids into my Patreon. You've seen only for now the first and the fourth one, but know that I post every time lapse on my Patreon to all of my dear patrons. So if you're interested, you can just follow the link into the description and just see what I can offer. Well, I talk to you next time, and until that, take care. Bye bye.